Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today is episode 5 of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode, as today is a very big episode for the Toronto Blue Jays, as we're going to be dealing with a lot of players coming towards us. As in the last video, we had Phil Egan jump up to his 77 overall, which I am loving his development, but we're going to be keeping him down in the system just so we can get a better development from him. Now, and also, we got some also great players developing, as we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's having a great year, 17 home runs, 49 RBIs, and Bo Bichette, too, who is having a decent year. He's getting better. I'm hoping he will get better as a hitter as well, and as well defensively, as he's not doing that bad, but I'm hoping that will get better over the years. And like Freddie Galvis, you can take a look at him. He's not that bad as a Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette's pretty damn good. Also, we need to make one big deal. As you guys can see, we got a lot of guys developing into some pretty nice hitters. First of all, Fernando Silva from Canada, who's developing into a very, very nice hitter. And I'm excited to see what he will turn out to be for the Toronto Blue Jays. Not just that, we got Leonardo Tavares and Magallanes Sierra as well. So we got two big prospects in the center field. And not just that, we got a whole crap ton of guys developing into some really nice hitters. Now, the one thing is that we got this random guy named Randall Grichuk, who's dropping out of the face of the earth, and he has a contract that is humongous. Now, we don't really need to trade anyone. I mean, you could maybe trade away Tim Meza, but he's locked up for a pretty good cheap deal, and I'm liking him and how well he's doing for us right now. I mean, he's not doing terribly. He's not doing terrible this year. A .85 ERA. That's a pretty damn good ERA. Oh, that's the wrong guy. That's Ricky. I mean, it's not as good as last year, but I'm hoping he can still develop into a good pitcher. I'm pretty sure he's our closer this year, isn't he? Yeah, he's our closer this year, which is not the worst ERA, but definitely not the best, as he has 27 saves on the year with a team that doesn't get very many wins, right? So, as a relief pitcher, Tim Mays is definitely the guy that we're going to be looking at for the future. As we're going to be probably playing him as a relief pitcher next year, as Phil Egan will be coming in as our closer for the next couple of years. Otherwise, but that, we're pretty loaded up on prospects. I'm hoping that we can keep on developing them, as we do got a pretty good outfield. It's developing nicely. Fernando Silva should be able to play next year. He's a power hitter, and we could definitely see that. 6 home runs, 31 RBIs at 220 average. It's not that bad for AAA baseball, right? So I'm hoping Fernando Silva can develop into something nice for us. And not also just that, Magallanes Sierra as well is also a very nice player. So if we do trade him away, we're going to call up Dalton Pompey to play. We'll let the young players play in the minors, let them develop. But let's see if we can get rid of Randall Grichuk, because this is a guy that has a lot of salary. I don't know if anyone's going to want to pick him up, and that's going to be the problem. Does anyone want to pick him up for just a couple prospects? Because we need to get rid of his salary. Now, Jesus Sanchez, left fielder. We need more of a right fielder. Whoa, Carmen Hernandez, second baseman. That's someone to look at, an A potential player. And I would like a right fielder for a right fielder, to be honest with you. I'm just not seeing it, though. Bunch of center fielders that are not very high potentially wise. We've seen a really good A potential player. That's really it. Which is kind of a bummer. But Carmen Hernandez, White Sox. Let's take a look at the White Sox player. I know he's a really low overall second baseman, but that is a hella good potential, man. An A potential. Where is Hernandez? Oh, he's second baseman, right? Where is he? Hernandez. Is that? Am I on the right team? I'm not on the right team. What team was it? White Sox. Carmen Hernandez. Oh, that's fucking third baseman. I'm a dipshit. Carmen Hernandez. Let's take a look at him. Big beard. He's good at contact. I mean, if we could get him developing, right? You can turn him into a hella good second baseman. So, yeah, you know what? Carmen Hernandez, I'll do that trade for Randall Grichuk. We get Grichuk off the team, which is a thing that we need to do. I don't care. I said that we could possibly keep him, but there's no way we're going to be able to keep him on the team. So, he's going to be gone. We're going to call up Dalton Pompey on the team, because he's a guy that he's very important to the team. So we're going to move him up to the MLB. Yes, he's going to be playing in the lineup. Well, we're going to play Ben Revere, of course. That's going to be really the only change in Hernandez. Yeah, we'll play him down double A to let him develop. Let's look at that. Kevin Biggio. He is going to be ready for the next year as well. So we're having some prospects coming up, which is good to see that we're having good development from a lot of our guys, like Lucas E. Craig. Who else we got here? Fernando Silva is also developing into a very nice pitcher or a hitter. I don't think we're really seeing anybody else. I mean, Biggio, Sepko, no. Diaz, we're seeing a nice develop out of. Reese McGuire, Thomas Pahone, all these guys here are developing nicely. Hopefully they keep developing nicely. I think that's really the only trade we're going to do for this video. That's the only trade we can do. So let's keep on simulating here with the Toronto Blue Jays and get the year done. It's what we're going to do. Okay, we'll fix the lineups quickly because, you know, I want to fix them up. So we're practically just going to throw Ben Revere in there and then just move him down the order. And then he'll be in the 9th position, because then it could just practically switch back over. Well, you know what? How good is he's a 183? Ben Revere's way better than Jonathan Davis. Jonathan Davis can play a little bit up the order, so he'll play about there. And then we can play Ben Revere, the speediest player on the team. He's a way better hitter. Ben Revere is someone that should be the leadoff hitter for the Toronto Blue Jays. Even though we are a losing team, it's better to have some kind of consistent hitting so we can have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. doing something for the team. Oh yeah, we gotta edit all the lineups, right? Forgot that's not just Chow where you can just put it in one position and you're good to go. We just gotta move him down the lineup. Yep, just like that. And then Ben Revere, yep, and that. We just gotta hope that we keep developing. I think in the next video, probably in off season, we're gonna pick up somebody big, because honestly, we are a good team. We just need that one all-star player to come in and really help us out. Because you got Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you got those good building. Oh, fuck me, Sanchez. You're out with a dislocated shoulder, 60-day DL. I'll fix the rotation. We'll throw someone in there, whatever. View offer. Gerald Castro, first baseman. Let's see what you got. See potential just for Jeremy Hellickson? Are you fucking shitting me? No, we're not doing that. You know, cocaine or some shit? No. It's a C potential player. I'm not taking that deal. Get out of here. And plus, we need Jeremy Hellickson. We're going to have nothing in the pitching staff. Yes. We're done. We don't need to. We don't need to worry about it. My God, Sim, motherfucker. Sim. I don't give a shit. It's going to be waivers anyways. I know what the thing is. So let's keep on simulating. Let's get the year done. Keep on simulating. Keep on getting those wins. It's just practically just an auto there. Don't really need to worry about him. 58 and 72. The Blue Jays are just going to keep on getting worse. This team is going to be a long fucking rebuild right now, man. And I could already just feel it, that this team is going to be a long rebuild. And you could see it for sure. September call-ups, brah. Let's take a look at the lineups right now, see what everyone's doing. Ben Revere, 276. Guerrero Jr. still doing hella good. 22 home runs. He's going to probably, he passed his last year's record, and he's having a better average than last year. Oscar Hernandez, another big home run hitter. He's also not doing that bad this year as well. Tellez, 33 home runs for Rowdy Tellez. What a beast. Man, you Lord Rowdy Tellez, man. How are you doing in first base? Like, honestly, though. Where's his WAR? Actually, 1.6. That's good. That's good. Ben Travis, 1.5 or 15 home runs. Everyone has a good average. Like, we're honestly a good hitting team. Like, you're developing into something nice. Bo Bichette, 217. I mean, it's not the greatest. I mean, we're still developing into a good hitting team. As you're seeing that from a couple players where we're just not the best yet, and we're still young, and that's going to be the big problem here for the Blue Jays, is we're still a young team. I forgot that we could have traded away Sanchez. I forgot about that, but that's not a big deal. We don't really need to worry about trading away Sanchez. Wade LeBlanc is back in the lineup. No, we're not going to worry about the minor leagues. We're just going to simulate the rest of the year. Oh my God. 60-day DL. We'll just audit the lineups, man. We're almost at the end of the year anyways, 1 to 2 weeks. Ow, my finger, motherfucker. I keep hurting it. 10-day DL list. Auto fixed rotation. Man, we're getting a lot of injuries near the end of the year. I mean, it's not a terrible record. We're doing better than we did last year, which is good. At least we're winning games, which is good and what we want to see. Aaron Sanchez back in lineup. Throw him back in as we're done the year anyway. So we're 74-88 as the Toronto Blue Jays finish off another year. So let's take a look at everyone. I really don't give a shit. Let's take a look at everyone. Ryan Borowacki, 85 overall. Look at this, man. 17. He was a great on a losing team. That's awesome. Sanchez, I mean, what can you say about him? He's a decent pitcher, but definitely not the greatest. Trent Thornton, we haven't seen any development from him in the past couple years. I'm hoping he takes a huge jump in the offseason. Mark Leader was getting some development, which is also nice. Sean Reed-Foley was a 69 overall. We've seen a lot of pretty good amount of development this past year, so that's good. We're seeing a lot of pitchers that are getting better, and we should be seeing him in the next couple of years. Tim Mayza, 83. Not very much development in the relief pitchers, which is kind of a bummer. Gonzalez actually jumped up pretty good. I actually didn't mind him as a relief pitcher. He actually did not do that bad, 495. So you can't complain very much about that. Honestly, we didn't do that bad. Phil Egan, he will definitely be our closer next year as he just keeps on getting better. And you're going to see a high ERA for those types of pitchers anyways, so I wouldn't expect very much. Danny Jensen, 74 overall. He keeps getting better. I mean, he's satisfied with the team. He needs more money, which I think he will be getting more money in his next contract. Reese McGuire, I don't know, man. We haven't seen him jump up. He's in the minors. He wants to be platoon, so we're going to need to play him next year as he should be a 72 overall, so we'll definitely play him next year. And you got Rowdy Tellez, 74 overall, also a great player, 37 home runs on the year. He just had a fantastic year. He was able to play full minutes. I mean, he had a great year. So Rowdy Tellez definitely going to be a career first baseman here for the Toronto Blue Jays. Of course, as we get better, we'll probably get replacements. Now, we do got a huge problem as we got Kevin Bigelow, Ivan Diaz, Ronnie Brito, and also now Carmen Hernandez. So we got a lot of second basemen, which we're going to have to deal with in the next little bit. As Kevin Bigelow wants to be up, and probably Diaz also wants to be up in the team. Because Devin Chavez had a great year this year. 17 home runs, 67 RBIs. Also, Ludier Gurriel had another great year, too. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. had another 30 home run season with 86 RBIs this year and a higher average. So he had a pretty solid year. Lucas Ekrig, he's a 70 overall, looking probably up to be in the major leagues this upcoming year. So we're probably going to be having to play him. Bo Bichette, 76 overall, also had a really good year for this man. And he's probably going to keep getting better, man. He's unhappy. He wants to be close to home, which is near Florida. So hopefully we're going to pay him that nice big contract that he wants, and he will keep getting on better. We need him to be better for the next year, but he's not really a big hitter. He's more of a defensive guy, and he did really well defensively, and honestly hitting was good anyways. So that's good. Teoscar Hernandez had another good year. He keeps on improving, man, and that's what I want to see. An 82 overall here for him. And also, Fernando Sylvia. He keeps getting on better for the Toronto Blue Jays. He's a 70 overall, and we should be seeing him next year make his debut. So that is very, very exciting for the team. And Jonathan Davis, I mean, take a look at this man. 76 overall. He's excited that he's an everyday player. We're seeing a lot of development from a lot of players, and you can take a look at Miguel Sierra and Leo Tavares. We're seeing a lot of good development from a lot of good players here in the Blue Jays. We got a lot of big future players coming here. I know this video was a little shorter than usual, only 14 minutes long, which is kind of unbelievable. Because usually we go a little bit longer, but it was so short because of the fact that we didn't do very much during during trade deadline. So the Yankees have defeated the Phillies in the 2020 World Series. And no, we do not want to sim past that. We're going to take a look at the awards as well and see. Bo Bichette won something. So let's take a look at everything. Clearbrook Torres won the World Series title. So most valuable goes to Aaron Judge 2 years in a row. Jonah Montgomery, he wins the Cy Young. Mike Trout wins the batting title. Brad Hand gets the Reliever of the Year award. Bo Bichette gets Rookie of the Year. That's well deserved for Bo Bichette. Aaron Judge gets the Hank Aaron Award. Daniel Magna gets the Glove Pitching, which of course, Ryan Baraki got, and I think that is really it for the Blue Jays. And there's all the awards. And there's a lot of awards, more than the NHL, so I'm just going to kind of brisk through them. There you guys are. The top prospects in the league. Who has the top prospects? We don't, of course. We're pretty down low. But we're going to make some big deals this upcoming year. We're gonna do the big moves. The big moves. As we did better than we did last year. We're 74 and 88, so we're improving. We're improving. I don't think that I am hoping that I turn GM firing off. That's one hope that I have. If I didn't, then I'm going to be fired this next year. Unless I reach it to the postseason. Or finish over 500. So it's going to worry me if I'm going to get fired next year or not, and the whole entire series is going to end, which is going to be a bummer because I'm enjoying myself on the Toronto Blue Jays. But we might have to restart, Hopefully we don't. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. As the Yankees did win the World Series, make sure to check out my Instagram and also my Twitter, as I'll be posting tons of stuff on there, as I will be going to Calgary this upcoming weekend. So hopefully I'll have a bunch of videos pre-made to go up on the internet this upcoming weekend. So there should be videos still going up. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, Instagram and Twitter down the link in the description below, and all my friends are also in the description below, so make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios amigos.